is the
Okay.
first segment of the Rori Harmon show. You all know how I love my women's athletics. Anything to do with women at UT, I am here for it. So of course you will see that my energy is way better for Rori because she's on the women's basketball team. She is a freshman, also a guard. I'm trying to give you like a little profile. You're number 3?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I think my favorite number is 3, so it's like lucky number 3 to me.
Okay, me too.
You go for 3 is like,
yeah.
it's perfect. How are you today?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm doing really well. I'm interested to learn more about you.
Okay.
Really, because we assign many freshmen. So I feel like I have a lot more to talk about with you guys since y'all are so brand new. And I would like to say that when we got on this car, Rori called me ma'am. She said ma'am to me. Like, I'm not 23. I just finished my last track meet in June. Like, she's
okay. Yeah, I get it.
Right now. I know that because I just left. But okay, it's this type of status I'm on right now. But for starters, it's going to be a quick interview. It's just your introduction, and you have your first game November 9th?
Yes, the first game, but we have an exhibition on Thursday.
Okay, perfect. So the men's and women's are both November 9th. We don't know who we play yet, me nor Rori. We'll figure it out and put it in the title. But I just want to know, what do you hope to gain from these new NIL deals? Because you were in high school when these deals got passed, correct?
Yes. It was like the summer, but yeah. I was just moving in basically to UT. I was just moving in when they released that. Yeah. But what I hope to really gain is just an opportunity to just build my own brand and just to be more involved with the community as far as like reaching out to back home or reaching out to other states to just like have more of a connection and building connection with people who have those deals or giving me those deals. It's just all about building connection with people. And of course, gaining some money for myself so I can use that money for like other things as far as like for basketball or just what I need for college. And yeah, and maybe some shoes, some more shoes, bring the shoes in.
Never go wrong.
Yeah.
So what type of, you mentioned you want to build your brand. What is your brand? And I know that's a tough question because if somebody asks me what's my brand, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. My brand is talking to athletes. I don't know. But what are you hoping to portray to the media?
More of some like my personality outside of basketball. Yes, I've been playing basketball for years on top of years, and I'm really just known for basketball, but I want to be known for something else, more of like just me, my personality, my family, just what I do outside of basketball would be really nice. But of course, incorporating like basketball within it.
Yeah, of course. Because it's a form of your identity.
Yes, it is.
Sport. Yeah. And I'm like in the process of like learning what my identity is. I'm like, do I get up and go to weights every Tuesday and Thursday? No. I can lay in bed all day and nobody has to tell me to get up. This is new for me. But back to Rori. How long have you been playing basketball?
So I would say I started playing like just touching a basketball like 4 years old.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty early, and I actually started playing like club AAU, I think my second grade. And I played up all of my years of AAU until I couldn't anymore, of course. I played 2 years up, but I've been playing basketball for like 14 years now.
Oh, wow. And have you done any other sports?
So really, I really thought I would like soccer more than anything. Like my parents said, they put me on the soccer field and I would kick the ball and chase right after it because I was really fast and small. And I did play what I played volleyball. And I played cross country. I did cross country and I ran track. What else? That's about it. I swam a little bit, did a little bit of gymnastics when I was younger too.
You really did everything.
Yeah.
Is basketball just the one that stuck for you?
Yes, like literally. Like I stopped playing any other sport when I got to my freshman year in high school. I was like, I got to be serious, got to zone in, lock in. I want to get better at this sport, I got to focus on this sport and spend most of my time on it.
I kind of wish I tried some other sports. Basketball was definitely not on my radar at all. I would have never tried basketball just because
Is it hard?
Yes, there's so much running involved, and people are kind of like this to that because I run track, but we don't run and stop. We just run and then our event is over.
Oh, yeah, totally.
But basketball is literally like suicide. I was watching I was at the exhibition game yesterday for the men's, and it was just running back and forth. And I would get extremely annoyed. Just running and stopping is a lot more tiring than just running, and then your event's done. But I never did nothing else. I think I would have liked volleyball.
Yeah, I do. I definitely love watching volleyball though. It's very, very good.
How do you not like watching our team? Like
yeah, I know. It's like, can we ever lose?
No. What are you most excited for your first game for November 9th?
I would say the fan base, just seeing how many people come out to our games. I would be really impressed to see like how many people actually do come. Of course, I've been in that setting, but like to be in a D1 women's basketball college game, like that's a complete honor. And to be at the University of Texas just makes it even better.
And why did you choose Texas? I'm curious to know, what other schools did you visit?
So I didn't really do a whole bunch of visits, like unofficially or officially, because COVID did come whenever I was in the move of having like home visits and stuff. But let's say I had a lot of options, and I would say Texas, it stood out because yes, it is closer to home. I wouldn't say that's the main reason, but since it is such a great school and it is closer to home, it just like stood out more than like any other school. And then once Coach Schaefer, the Texas women's basketball coach, moved to Texas, the University of Texas, it was like an automatic for me, because I built that relationship with him and his coaching staff at Mississippi State for a really long time. And I knew they were going to take care of me, not only as a player, but as a person and as like their child. And I knew we were going to win national championships. He's like a winning coach. That's what he does. Like he wants to win.
I love that story, because when there's a coaching switch that's happening, a lot of people don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We just automatically assume like we're going to lose the vets. They like this coach. They've been with a certain type of coach. I'm not sure if this is their situation specifically, but I like a certain coach, and now since they're leaving, well, I got to leave too. And everybody's only thinking about the vets. However, it's how many recruits are you going to get from that? And even with Xavier Worthy, for some of my other interviews, he committed to Michigan. And as soon as he saw that Sark was coming to Texas, he was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go to Texas too. Like, and people don't see that type of stuff that happens. Like some things switch, mindsets change. Sometimes it's not necessarily a big announcement that happens afterwards with you guys, but it's a little bit like something in your head. So yeah, this is the right place to be. Like I liked Texas before, but then getting this coach, I like them even more now.
It's just like being on the same page as him. Everything he said was like as if I said it. And of course, like all the other coaches that recruited me were amazing, like literally outstanding. But it's just something about the mindset and the drive from Coach Schaefer that like completely matched mine. So.
And what are some things Rori specifically has been working on before this first game?
Well, as a point guard playing for Coach Schaefer, turnovers are not okay.
Okay.
So just like knowing the game and your personnel on the court, who to pass it to and when to pass it to, and setting up your team to be successful, to like score and have more points and win games. So working on minimizing my turnovers, and then also like I am a smaller guard, like I'm a smaller point guard. I'm 5'5". So creating space with those longer guards who are like 6 foot, I'm learning like to create more space with that. And that's about it. Being more consistent with making my shots and being a leader is probably the top thing. Being a freshman, like a point guard freshman playing for Coach Schaefer is a big deal, and I have to learn how to be a leader and be more vocal.
I heard Coach Beard say creating space a lot in the press conference yesterday. I'm not a basketball person, but I'm here to learn. What does creating space mean?
To me, that means being able to score off the dribble with a defender in front of you. So getting that space within me and the defender to be able to score a layup or score a three-pointer or a mid-range jump shot, or even just to create space for my teammates, like attacking the zone or attacking the defense and kicking it out to a wing or a corner for them to knock down a three-pointer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should have been taking notes. Dang, because that's like, am I going to remember it tomorrow? Yeah. But for the next interview, I can look at this. Now, who did you model your game after? I want to know at Texas who your role model was, and also just overall, if they're not the same person.
Okay. If I'm being honest, I never really like modeled my game after anyone at Texas. Like, it was always just like somebody in the leagues, like WNBA or NBA. But from like when I was little, I really liked Allen Iverson and just like how he played. It's kind of like similar to me, or I'm similar to him, as we're like pretty short. Like when we play basketball, we're pretty small. So just watching him play and just having the killer instinct that he has of like, I'm small, but that doesn't stop me from being able to score against people who are like 6 foot and above. So I really just looked at how he played back then. And then now I would say KYRIE, like him being able to have the ball handling, like to be able to win games, the point guard has to know how to dribble the basketball. Like that's just set in stone. That's obvious. And then for mindset wise, I would say Kobe Bryant. I mean, always, since I was younger, like my family, we were like huge fans for Kobe Bryant. And not just for his game, but just for his personality and his mindset within his hard work and ethic. When people aren't watching his hidden hours of work, that was what I looked at after. Yeah.
I love that you say Kobe, because my coach would send me like Kobe interviews before a race.
They're amazing.
Like, his mindset was that great. Like, I'm the type to be shaken on the line and nervous to go out there and this and that. And he's just like, well, here's a Kobe interview about how fear is arbitrary and this, that, and the other. And he's really, obviously he's known for his accomplishments, but everyone talks about his mindset.
Like, that's literally like, I mean, of course he's a great basketball player. He's like accomplished so many good things, but it was something about his mindset that made him to be that great basketball player. And so I followed that, and I still do.
And even everybody around him wanted to just follow suit.
Yes.
Okay. And who on your team right now do you look up to, helps you get through the workouts, or who has just been a leader to you?
I would say JOANNE Taylor. So she is a senior on the team this year. She actually we played in the same district. I was a freshman and she was a senior in high school. And she played at Cy Falls High School and I played at Cy Creek. And I like seeing her go to Texas, that was amazing. Like, I was like, wow, this is really good for JOANNE. And now that we're playing together, I mean, only for 1 year, maybe another year, I'm not sure yet. Like, it's
not for long.
I know, but seeing her, like, just her progression from freshman year to senior, and then how she just like composes herself. She has so much energy, but also has the most composure. So I just like, I look at that as like, this is how I want to be. Like, this is the mindset, this is the drive I need to have to be successful. But yeah, it's definitely JOANNE.
Why is composure important in your sport?
There's a lot of ups and downs and adversity that comes with basketball. 1 minute you could be up 10, the next minute you could be down 2. And it could be like 30 seconds left in the game. It's just a whole bunch going on in the game where you have to remain composed. Because if you don't, now, like, everything is out of control. And especially from coming from a point guard standpoint, people feed off of my energy. Like, I am the leader of the team.
Right.
You follow like what I do. I control the offense, the defense. I control like how everyone's emotions or how they're feeling. So just being composed, just really, that's just what I've learned throughout, like since I was 4, second grade, I've just learned like being composed is the most beneficial way to win a basketball game.
And what are some personal goals or team goals that you have for this year?
Personally, I have several awards that I want to accomplish. I could list them, but it would be a lot. But as a team definitely would be to win the national championship. I mean, that's everyone's goal. That's everyone's goal. But I mean, that's the win. That's how you win. You want to win. That's what you got to do, win the national championship.
Yeah.
So, but that's, and for team goals, actually like building chemistry and like preparing for the next years, because we do have a lot of younger players, and just winning that, starting like this year as like, so if we start this year good, build our chemistry, then it's going to get increasing. It's like going to increase and get better as the years go.
It's like a domino effect.
Yeah. So if we start good, then it'll stack up.
Set the tone. Let you know what type of shape you guys are in, things like that, things that you guys need to work on. And it's really good that you guys have an exhibition to do that. You said this Thursday at, I'm going to assume 7:30.
I think it's 7:30.
I feel like it's 7:30.
I was just thinking about that.
I hope you guys have a good turnout. The men did.
Yeah, definitely.
But you guys will definitely have a good turnout for your first game. Like, I've spent 5 years at Texas. I used to go, first of all, the incentives are great. You get 5 free wings from Pluckers if y'all win. So it was like, I knew that I was going to get 5 free wings from Pluckers every time I went to a women's game. Like,
that'll be
simple. It was like a no-brainer. But it was really good to learn more about you. I hope things go well.
Thank you very
much. We like to do these every week.
Okay.
But I now have 12 athletes. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get one of your day in the life of Rori Harmon. The Rori Harmon show. I think it has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, that's why I liked it. Like,
yeah, we can come up with something.
Yeah, but I'll think about it. But I like that one.
Yeah, I like it too. You should always like patent something with your name.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But I was like, when you said day in life, I was like, a day in the life for a student athlete. What does that look like? Study hall and practice.
Study hall and practice. Yeah. But that's why I like for the athletes to do it, because people think that y'all just like, first of all, the fans think that y'all play for them. It's like, we play for y'all to a certain extent, but we have homework, y'all have study hall. I used to have to sit in mandatory study hall when I didn't have no homework.
Oh yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, of course. But I do definitely, like, since I just got done finished with like an exam, and I have another exam on Thursday, but when I don't have something, I will definitely study. Like, I have to study.
What a great student. They used to put these big exercise balls, I don't know if they still have them, in the academic center.
I've seen a few of them around. I'm actually in the study hall right now. But I did see the exercise ball. I saw it in the printer room.
That was our thing. Just blow off some steam.
Yeah.
You'll see one flying, because I know you guys have windows. You'll see one like flying through there. Study hall was never, just don't let me influence you.
No, I won't. It's all right.
But I always tell the fans, like, comment, and subscribe to the Orange Bloods Texas football YouTube channel, with honorable mentions of the women's basketball team, the men's basketball team, women's soccer, softball, and baseball. We do it all. The YouTube is just named Texas football because, whatever. All right. Thank you, Rori.